guys, welcome to or welcome back to Exposing. If I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, pardon me, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Doing a Merle video, and this one jumped out at me. My channel is not about the bad and the ugly. Shall we jump in?
So I am tired of eating red beans and rice, and I am going to have these two little pizzas that I bought at Dollar Tree yesterday. They were $1.25 each.
They remind me of a pack I used to get when the kids were little. And used to get 10 for pennies, and I used to get them for them and add bits on top.
The Celeste original 4-cheese pizzas.
That box looks a hell of a lot bigger than the pizza. How much packing was in there? Or is it just that was close up and they're far away? And if you've watched Father Ted, you'll know what I'm referencing.
And they can be cooked in the microwave, but that doesn't even sound good to me, so I'm not going to do that. And then I found these pre-cut parchment paper sheets, also at Dollar Tree for $1.25. They're 25 in here. I've never.
Why don't they change the name now to the $1.25 store? Because they put all the prices up, didn't they? I love watching dollar store hauls. I absolutely love it, and I love watching Glue Guns and Roses and Do It on a Dime and people like that make crafty things out of stuff that they got at the dollar store, and it's like, that is so cool. You want to go around our pound store? If I ever get out of the house, I'll do that. I'll film our shitty pound stores that have absolutely nothing in them.
I've never used these before, but I've heard that they're really great for saving on having to clean up and scrub so many pans. So let's see.
You wouldn't have to scrub that though with a pizza, do you know what I mean? You just dig it off with a spatula. There won't be much on the thing. Anyway.
Yeah, it fits the cookie sheet perfectly. Okay, so it said to cook these, preheat oven to 400 degrees, remove pizza from wrapper, place on baking sheet and bake.
Really? We know how to cook a pizza, Glenda.
14 minutes. Okay, well my oven is still preheating, so let me go ahead and get them on the baking sheet.
It would have been a lot cheaper for you to zap them in the microwave than have to preheat an entire oven. Pardon me.
At first I thought one would be enough, but after I opened it up and saw how tiny they were, I knew I would still be hungry if I only ate one.
They do look a lot bigger than the ones I was saying I got for the kids. The ones I got for the kids are about that size. They're not that size, are they? They're big. One had been I could only eat one, if that's the truth. Is she another lardy? Oh, this is going to last me till Christmas. Whatever.
And I bought this wild Martha White wild berry muffin mix. I have never used this particular one before, but when I was raising the kids, I used to make the Martha White.
When you were what? Pardon? Don't make it sound like you brought up your family. Please don't. For all those new people here that don't know your backstory. When did you do your raising of your children? Exactly?
Muffins for them all the time. So I will probably...
When I was raising my kids, I used to bake for them. From scratch. I didn't buy shitty muffin mixes in a packet.
Put those for breakfast in the morning. So as soon as my oven gets preheated, I will pop these in. I haven't been to Dollar Tree in months, so I stocked up on several little snack items. I love these iced oatmeal cookies. I used to buy these all the time for the kids also when they were growing up. They were like 59 cents a pack, so they're $1.25. They're so good, and they kind of take care of my craving at night, my midnight snack when I'm craving something sweet at bedtime. They kind of satisfy that for me. So
yeah, the whole packet does. Don't stand there and say, oh, I have one and that manages my craving. Balls, I don't believe you.
pop the pizzas in. I just set the timer for 12 minutes because I'd rather be safe than sorry and not burn them. Then I'm going to make my own toppings. I'm just going to fry up 1 slice of bacon. So I was going to cook the shrimp fettuccine today, but I thought, why cook another meal when I still have the red beans and rice to eat on? But I was thinking about making the shrimp fettuccine today, but then I thought, why? I don't need another big meal. So I thought, well, these little pizzas would be just perfect. I kind of took the day off today. I slept late.
Took the day off from what? You're retired. Every day's a day off.
I didn't wake up until 10:30. My daughter had already called me, and I hate it when I miss a call from her. She's supposed to be off today, but she worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for her home care job, and she has a lot of paperwork to do for that job. So I knew she would be real busy today catching up on her paperwork, but when she called me, she had the clinic had called.
What has this got to do with the title? We haven't got any bad or ugly anything yet, apart from the state of your cooker top.
Her into work for an hour. They had a patient that they needed to see, and so she had to go in and help with that patient for an hour this morning. Then she went to the gym.
Do you really think that the people tuning into this video want to hear the why and wherefores of what your daughter does at work and what she's been doing? We're not interested. If we wanted to see what she was doing, we'd watch her channel if she had one. Ah! You know that stupid itch you get at the end of your nose? We'd tune into her if she had a channel, but she hasn't. We're tuning into you because you said, my channel is not about the bad and ugly. We want to hear that. And this video is going on halfway and you haven't mentioned anything apart from what your daughter's doing. I don't care what your daughter's doing. I'm not interested.
And worked out, and then she went to Issa's field trip. She was a chaperone for his field trip. They went to a farm, and he had already gone to the farm a couple of months ago. They took them on a little field trip, and they planted some vegetable seeds. So they went back today to harvest them, and they had them all set up with lettuce and the little lettuce, the salad spinners, and all of that. So it's a great little field trip. She sure gets a lot more done in a day than I do. In my old age, I think it takes me twice as long to do half as much. But I'm thankful for the physical health that I do have left in my body. I am aware that it could be much worse. So I'm not complaining when I tell y'all about things like this. I'm just...
No, you know, okay.
Stating my reality in my everyday life. So the video I did of where I was bringing the truck driver some muffins and coffee and water, of course I got thousands of beautiful comments about that, but you know, there's always got to be a Debbie Downer. There's got to be a Debbie Downer in the bunch. So somebody said, oh, it was nice what you did for the man, but you know, I don't think it should have been plastered all over YouTube. So I told her, I said, well, my channel is my life, and that includes the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I'm not going to always just talk about the bad and the ugly. I'm going to put the good things on there too. So
that's what you're getting
if you
at.
don't like it, then just poodle along. Go wallow in.
Are you telling me that you're this age and you don't have tongs or a spatula to turn your bacon, that you have to use a fork? scratch the bottom of the frying pan.
Your own pain and misery, and don't bring it to my channel.
No, there's enough pain and misery on your channel already without us bringing any. Got a visitor. Hang on. Where's the button? Tech help. Asking if I needed anything. He's a good one.
Actually, I do make more money if I put up a video with a title that is, shocking or drama-filled or hate-filled or something. Get twice as many views, but I guess that's just human nature. I'm not here to try to change anybody's nature. So I am thankful that we have the opportunity to block, the opportunity to read it, and then to delete it and block those people. So I decided not to cook the shrimp today, and I'm going to use the rest of my red bell pepper on top of my pizza. I think that will make a delicious, healthy pizza with 1 strip of bacon. That's not overdoing it. Like I said, today was my day off. I'm still in my gown. I just love having a day like this where I don't have to be anywhere. I'm not obligated to do anything or call anybody or answer any text messages or...
Oh, because you have such a huge, busy life, don't you, at 85 or whatever age you are? Really? Every day could be like that.
Reading the emails, I'm just zoning out, and it's a great feeling and a good way to spend a day every now and then.
Yeah, maybe you should have spent the day without the camera on, and that would have been a really cool day, just doing what you want, walking around your apartment in the nude, eating shite. Go wild. But you still filmed, so you didn't really have a day off, did you?
I like watching these true crime videos, like cop camera videos and all. I think they're interesting.
Are you waiting to see if you pop up on one?
It shows a lot of that human nature and how people react whenever they're in a tight...
You just said I get more views when I put a weird thing on, and you've just admitted you watch cop videos, so you're just as bad.
Spot or caught doing something that they aren't supposed to be doing. Their first instinct is to try to lie their way out of it, but
like you did.
If you've already been caught. There's no need to lie about it. You might as well just fess up.
Is that what you did? Just fessed up? If anybody watching hasn't already found Rotten Mango and you like crime videos, she's the best. I watched one last night or the night before about firefighters. I cried buckets. And then I said to Jed, you've got to watch that one. He doesn't like watching one where something happened to women or stuff like that. He doesn't like it. But I said, this hasn't got any of that in it. So he watched it and he was like, oh my gosh. I know. It was so sad. But she's amazing. And she's said she's started another podcast doing crime stories that are not as gory as the ones that go on Rotten Mango. So I said to her, I'm not that she saw my message, but I put I'm binge watching Rotten Mango, and then I'll start on the other one. But she's such a good storyteller. She has you in the palm of her hand. You're like, oh, what happened next?
The times that I was caught back when I was a drug addict and thinking that I was superwoman or invisible woman and could shoplift and get away with it. Any time that I was caught, which was several times, I always owned up to it and returned what I had tried to take.
That doesn't make you any better than anyone else saying they didn't do it. You still shouldn't have been there in the first place shoplifting.
Usually when you're in a drug-induced state and the cop comes up to you, you kind of come to reality very quick. So I need to go back to Amityville Horror House and make another video. That video has gotten a lot of views.
Oh, did you go to the original, actual Amityville house? I'm going to have a look. I remember reading the book, I've said this before, we had this corridor in school that everyone called the cardboard corridor because it was just sort of thrown up and they put these cardboard walls up. Anyway, I was in one of the rooms reading the Amityville Horror and my mate Dion came and went on the wall. I nearly shit myself. And I was like, fuck off! What are you reading? And I was like this. So then my mother decided we'd go and see the film at the cinema. And I thought, I'm going to be terrified watching this film. It started off, the camera went round the house, it was raining. And the lightning struck, and I jumped about 8 foot, and that was it. The rest of it was shit. It wasn't scary at all. But I have to remember to go and check this one out afterwards.
I'll let you know how many views I've got. I'll leave a little note up in the video.
Did well with that.
But I made a mistake. I think I said that the Lux family lived there about a year after they moved in, but someone today corrected me and said the Lux family only lived there for 28 days. So I need to go back and make another video of it and correct.
I wouldn't live in that house for 28 minutes.
At my mistake. So I appreciate y'all who do tell me, or, re-verify things that I make, who do tell me whenever I make a mistake. I do appreciate it.
Oh, of course you do. Why are you scraping that onto a fucking tissue? Just put it on top of the video. Put it on top of the pizza. Give it some fucking taste. Trying to get all the bacon. The bacon grease is the best part. Was she on a calorie? Calorie. Yeah, calorie controlled diet. Look at the state of that. Anyhow. Oop. He's back. Ugh, thank you muchly. Sleep well.
The hibiscus are blooming outside.
Oh, woohoo.
I need to get outside with my camera in the morning and film and show y'all all the flowers that are blooming here at the apartment complex, and go check in on the chickens and the roosters and the garden plots. I'm sure y'all are wanting to see those again.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait.
Okay, so the pizzas look delicious, and they certainly smell delicious. So I'm gonna go eat my dinner now, and it's almost 7:15 p.m. By the time I get this up edited and uploaded, it'll be about 8 p.m. And if you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe, and y'all just keep on coming back. Bye.
Well, that was a misleading title if ever I saw one, but we got to the end, and if you got to the end with me, thank you very much, and I will catch you in the next one.